Picture this. You are in a sun-filled room with floor-to-ceiling windows. It's summertime, so it's hot. The window is just slightly open, so you feel a subtle breeze and you hear the sounds of birds chirping and the occasional bumblebee zooming by on its way to some unknown destination. Again, it's summertime, so everyone else that you know is out, going to the latest summer concert, headed to the nearest beach to cool off, or on a plane to vacation in the Mediterranean. While you're here in this sun-filled room, comforted by warmth and stillness. Although the world is zooming by, you understand the power of this moment, a season of hibernation and quietness. You know that some seeds are sown in pure stillness, and so you honor this sun-filled room and you bask. Duality. An instance of opposition or contrast between two concepts or two aspects of something, a dualism. There's an art to honoring all sides of yourself. There's power in knowing yourself deeply and sitting with everything that is absolutely beautiful, shameful, embarrassing, cringe, unlovable, quote unquote. I think once you sit with the stories that have been woven into your psyche through programming, life experiences, your upbringing, it gives you an opportunity to separate yourself from whatever stories that are there. And I always say that a good soup needs bomb ingredients. A good story needs an amazing plot with twists and turns. And a good character needs shininess and dullness and quirks and depth. All of these things, duality. There's an art to balancing flow and action. In the West, we are taught to be on somebody else's time and schedule. From a very young age, we are put into a circadian rhythm and you're taught to arrive and memorize. So I know that in a society that prioritizes action or movement, if you do need a moment of silence or if you do take a moment of stillness or inaction, it's seen as lazy.
Boring, yawning, sloppy, lazy,
and unproductive. Rarely are we taught to honor our own circadian rhythm or our own timing and energy. We are not machines. We are very intricate, delicate, powerful humans that sometimes require moments of stillness or inaction or review. Some seeds really are sown in the quiet. And I also learned that seasons change. So there would be seasons where I was then grasping for a moment of quiet and stillness. Like everything was so busy, so go, so hectic, so on. I just wanted to be off. I just wanted to be quiet. I just wanted silence. Which goes into my next point. There's an art to honoring the seasons of your life. I learned to honor my seasons and to work with them. In my moments of hibernation, I get very, very cozy with the isolation, which could be an only child thing, but I use it to my advantage. I love those moments where I'm just, and sometimes these moments are weeks, days, months, years. So the amount of time it varies. Nevertheless, it's something about putting your head down and just going. Those moments where I'm away from everything and in the silence of my own mind or nature or a teaching. Some of my greatest ideas are birthed, or some of my sweetest songs have been written. So I really honor and cherish those moments. And when it's time to go, I know that it's time to go. I know when action is necessary and needed, and it's good to rev up and just conserve your energy so that when you do meet that moment where it's time to be out and it's time to go, you have the energy, you have the tools, you have the resources, you have the ideas Everything is there for you to just pick up and grab. So this year, 2024, is an 8-year, which is a Saturn year. If you're familiar with Saturnian energy, it's cold, but it's clear. Saturnian energy is very, very detached, but it's on a mission. Saturn is, I always compare it to like the principle. It's that of delays. You're rewarded, but you're rewarded for what you actually worked for. You're rewarded for the work that you did on a mental level, on a spiritual level, on an emotional level. You're not rewarded for what it looked like. You're rewarded for what it is. I know that rewards come with discipline, dedication, hard work, some rewards, not all. We know that, some things that you just blessed with, you ain't got to do nothing for it. But generally speaking, discipline and dedication, devotion are things that come to mind when I know that I'm on a mission. And so I just want to wish anybody that has gotten this far in this video the most beautiful year, first of all. But I wish and hope that you are able to tap into your rawest energy and that you're able to focus and go and do the work that's necessary mentally, spiritually, emotionally, and reap beautiful rewards. Thank you so much for listening. Have a beautiful rest of your day. This episode was inspired by a song called Two Fish, written by myself. It's currently available on all streaming platforms. Two Fish by Mishijah. Thank you.